Hello! Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me at all? I'd like to have some visual confirmation that I am indeed live. Welcome, everybody. If you can hear me right now, I hope that you're hearing my welcome. Jet Parkland, Jake Lee, Jahames, Dank Bricks, somebody once told me, Nico Potato. Hello. You can't hear me. What's going on? Alright, Anel says they can hear me. Alright. I'm gonna assume that you can hear me. Let's get this started. Alright. Okay. Hey, my name is Jobby, and welcome to a hangout stream where we will be taking a look at this here lovely lady. She should look familiar to you. So, if you're wondering why I am doing this not during the famous month of November, it's because the people who sent this to me can't get off my ass about it. Full disclosure, I got this for free from the Show Z store. Links in the description. Go check them out. Thank you for their support. However, I have been getting a lot of emails to review this thing already because I got this a while back, and I apologize for that. It's this thing, and actually, a little bit of a surprise here, not included in the thumbnail. I actually have another one. So, this review should be a fun one. But not as crazy as you probably are expecting. You know, I'm not trying to make another cinematic review for like a long time, you know what I mean? So what this review will be, and it's gonna be a double review, rest assured, it's essentially gonna be my clear opinions about the figure, because I felt a lot of people, when they watched my initial NICEE video, they felt that the cinematic trappings of that video kind of got in the way of my opinion on the figure. So if you were one of the many people who felt that way, then this video will probably be for you. It's going to be a more normal review, as normal as a Jobby the Hong review can get. By the way, I got some hand sanitizer there in case things get a little sticky. So, just like the last hangout stream that I did, which is in the background there, it's also in the description. If you missed that stream, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss my streams. Just like that stream, I will be taking a look at all the features of this figure, which there is actually quite a bit. So you have a lot of accessories here. Then we're going to go through the transformation here. Some more accessories. And while I go ahead and do that, you guys can feel free to ask me questions. And actually, while I play with the figure, I want to request something from you, chat. Let me know what has been going on, because these past few days, weeks, almost a month even, I haven't been on social media that much. I haven't been keeping up with anything. I heard that Comic-Con happened, and a lot of things got announced, which I don't know of. The only thing I know that got announced was that Dungeons and Dragons movie, because my friend Omar showed me it. But other than that, I have no idea. So let me know in the chat. Feel free to. I have been living under a rock, intentionally, and I have never been happier. So let's get into this gal, shall we? Not in that way. No holes, don't you know? Okay, so Big Firebird NICEE EX-01 Plus, as you can see on her head there, 01 Plus. MOOKA. Just to confirm for everybody, the figure is indeed called MOOKA, not MOCA. A lot of listings for this figure have her listed as MOCA, but it is indeed MOOKA, unless it's pronounced MOCA, but there you go. That's the official spelling on the instructions. Oh, and look at that. Big Firebird actually got the spelling of instruction correctly this time. Good stuff. And by the way, just to satisfy curiosity here, this is how the box looks. me clear the music up real quick. This is how the box for the figure looks. You can see that Big Firebird still has their priorities in order. Very good. Very good stuff. Okay, now let's get into it, shall we? We got our instructions here, and I'm just gonna open them up, drop them on the table, and come what may. Come what may. Here we go. Oh, very important accessory. Did not want to fall out just yet. Anyway. Okay.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Thank you for subscribing. If you like what you're seeing, and you probably do like what you're seeing, please subscribe for more streams. I'm trying to stream more consistently every week. At least 2 times a week. Maybe 3 times occasionally. Alright, I'm just gonna pour it out, hopefully. Hopefully I don't lose anything. There you go. Okay, got a lot of stuff to cover here. Just need to get my grubby hands on this thing so I know what I am reviewing. And of course, we'll get into the other nice figure a little bit later, but I want to focus on MOOKA here first. Anyway. Okie dokie. Corrine Harper in the chat. That's not fair. I've been pretty consistent these past few months, and the main channel at least. Jobby 2 has been a little shaky, but on the main channel I've been uploading fairly consistently. Took a bit of a break after Anime Expo, but you know, I'm trying to get back on it now. However, on the topic of consistency, I will say that this month, this upcoming month, August, it might be a little shaky because I'm actually not to give anything away, but I'm actually dealing with some real life stuff. It's not a negative thing, don't get me wrong, but I do have to take some time off again during August. So just letting you know, just a heads up there. So I might do a review, then take a break for a week, and then release another review afterwards. So just letting you know, August is going to be kind of busy for me in regards to my real life, and I am grabbing this figure in a really good spot. Let me zoom in here. The figure's kind of small. Thank you very much for your donation. Feel free to donate at any time. Donations are never necessary, but always appreciated. Again, thank you so much. But if you are going to donate, make sure, or not make sure, but consider donating through that link in the description there, because when you donate through the super chat, which is that little money icon at the bottom of the chat, YouTube takes around 30 to 40% of your money, gives the rest to me. But if you donate through that link in the description there, PayPal takes about 2% of your money and gives the majority of it to me. So just letting you know where your money's going. But if you can't, don't worry about it. I'll read all your donations regardless. Just let me get here. I'm probably not going to cover the hands tonight. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It pops off on a ball joint. The point of this stream is just for me to play with this figure, you know, to handle it. No pun intended. So I think the first place I will start, not going to get into the transformation right away, even though it is the first few pages. I'm going to turn the paper around, and we are going to try to equip some accessories here while I read some donations. Johnny Bravo, thank you so much for $5 through the super chat. Just a heads up, the peg holes on the legs might be too big for transformation, and the fork-like weapon isn't mentioned anywhere. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Fork-like weapon, what are you talking about? Fork-like weapon. Let me see if I'm missing anything here. Fork-like weapon. You might be talking about this. Thank you very much for your donation. You might be talking about this thing here. This is like an extra baggie of accessories that the figure came with here, and you're correct. It's not mentioned anywhere in the instructions. That's a bit annoying. So let me just open this up. Rip that open. Not the cleanest, but when have I ever been the cleanest? Hey! I gotta thank everybody for coming out to watch my new Lego Optimus Prime review, and if you haven't seen that, go check it out. I don't think I linked it in the description, but you know, you can find it if you go to my main channel. So I appreciate you guys watching that video. Again, it was a pretty good, it was a success. It did very well. I appreciate it. So look forward to more reviews. No review this week because I am taking a fail box break, so there will be a fail box stream this week on the main channel, either Wednesday or Saturday. Just keep an eye out on the community tabs. I'll update you. I'm aiming for Wednesday though, because Saturday I'm gonna be a bit busy.
Oh yes.
So look forward to Wednesday, most likely.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Let's see here.
Oh yes.
Let's try to equip that
Oh yes.
butt bow, why don't we? Thank you for subscribing, by the way. Here we go. Bow. Very pretty bow. Looks like a ball joint, but you can't really put anything in there. Nope. That doesn't work. Alright. Put the thingy here. Boom. That's a bit tight. Ooh, I don't trust that, but I think I'm going about this in the right way. Here we go. Oh, anyway, we actually have more donations here. We got Anonymous. All right, give me a second, Anonymous. Thank you for $1 through the stream elements, by the way. Thank you for donating through that link in the description. Let me shove this thing in this hole real quick. Oh boy. Don't clip that. Clip that all you want. So let me just go ahead and get that in there. Kind of a tight fit. I don't think I even got it all the way in. Story of my sex life. Okay, Anonymous with $1 through the stream elements says, first pics of Legacy Transmetal 2 Megatron came out and it doesn't look great. Are you planning on still getting it for nostalgia reasons? / quick review compared to Mega Doragon and or Winged Dragon. That's actually something I did see. So I wasn't completely. Let me clarify what I was saying. Where I didn't. I missed out on a lot of stuff on the internet. I saw a little, very tiny bit, because the only site that I check is Dime Chalk on Facebook. And I actually did get a good look at the Transmetal 2 Megatron. Pretty much nothing else though, so you guys are still free to tell me what else happened. But the Transmetal 2 Megatron, I actually saw, and I think everything looks good for that figure except the face. I don't know what they were thinking when they made that face sculpt. You know, coming from the same company that gave us the beautiful MP45 Beast Wars Megatron, you'd think that they would know how Beast Wars Megatron looks, but the face sculpt for the Legacy Transmetal 2 Megatron does not look great at all. It might be a reference to the original Beast Wars toy, but come on. The cartoon face looks way better. But yeah, I think it looks fine. I might get it out of curiosity. Thank you very much. Yeah, I might get it out of curiosity, but I'm not quite sure. But anyway, yeah, feel free, everybody, to tell me what happened. Not just for Transformers news, but for anything, you know, anything at all.
I'm a happy
Thank you.
man.
Thank you, everybody. Trying to shove this bow into this bow. You know, if you know French, then. Boy, here we go. Did I do it wrong? I believe I might be doing it a bit wrong here. Looking at the instructions, and it says, I don't wanna chip any paint, but if you guys see that there, the instructions, I'm trying to follow it to the picture, but hopefully Big Firebird has gotten their instruction game in order, because from Big Firebird NICEE and even to their Magic Henshin line, their instructions, while professionally printed with full color images, are still not the clearest. Or maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know. Anyway, excuse me. We have more donations here. The DMC24 with 89 cents, thank you very much. Might get this one, looks good with NICEE. And I bet she will look good with NICEE. I haven't tried to display her with it yet, with her sister, quite yet. Okay, all right. Nah, I already had it the right way last time. If it takes too long for me to get this bow on, we're just gonna move on. And if you were wondering how my initial playtime with the figure looks, this is it. Welcome to my life, everybody. Oh, here we go. I got it.
I'm a happy man!
Oh, thank you. All right. There we go. Right.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
It looks fine, but I don't like how it covers her ass. I want to see that shit. Let me get it out. Ugh. Yep. Alright, it's kind of a bitch to get out. Not calling her a bitch, just saying that it is a bitch to get off of there. There you go. I like that. Oh, I like that. Alright. So that was the bow. Kind of underwhelming, but, you know, you have options, and we got a lot more options here with the... Thank you for the donations. We've got a lot more options with the weapons. You can see that there. So we're gonna go through that page here, constructing this weapon here, and I believe that they don't even tell you how to fully assemble that particular part. Oh wait, never mind, they actually do. Okay, so we're just gonna do that. Another thing to note is that I actually did play with this quite a while back, though, around the time when I got it, but I just haven't reviewed it yet. So this is my first time playing with this figure in quite some time. Whenever this figure came out, that's around the time I got it, and I haven't reviewed it yet because, you know, as everyone knows, I'm really good at my job. But, you know, when has my job ever been about being on time? Alright. Yeah. I tend to be like my reviews tend to be 3 months out of date, but hopefully people aren't just watching them for the novelty factor. Hopefully my videos are good enough to stand on their own without the benefit of being about current events. But I'm probably wrong about that. It's wishful thinking, you know? Anyway, so you see here, these two pieces came separated, and just clip that on. There we go. Oh boy. Come on. Come on. Trying to get that snapped in. While I try to get the snapped in, let's read that other donation here. Score Neil. By the way, chat, this is what I'm reading right now. Score Neil with $5 through that Stream Elements link. I appreciate it, man. Hello, Jobby. I've been wanting to donate for a while, but haven't been brave to do it. But I just want to say that I love your videos, and your videos make my weekend so much better. Since I work every weekend, you are a really awesome person. I really appreciate that, man, and I'm glad to be of service in that way. And I hope your job isn't as awful as you're making it sound. But I'm glad I can brighten up your weekend a bit. And I got that snapped in finally. There you go. Look at that. Now, one of the beautiful things about this figure is the alternate mode, and I can't wait to get to the alternate mode here because it is shaping up to be even better than the original NICEE figure. I mean, look how cohesive that is. The woman just gets lost in the car, just like my ex-wife. Brain Dead Kids with $4.99 through the super chat. How does it feel to be a legend in the toy community? Also, have you ever been to the store Toys in the Box in Monterey Park? I have not been to Toys in the Box, and to address your first question, I didn't even know I was a legend in the toy. Am I? Is that really a thing? Excuse me. I don't know if I'm a legend in the toy community. Y'all need better legends. No, I honestly, if it is the case, thank you very much. If it is the case, then that, you know, it's an honor. You know, I appreciate everyone's support, and I appreciate that people, I guess, see me in that light. However, nothing really feels too different. You know what I mean? From here, from here, nothing really feels too different. So, but it does. It is something. If true, it is something to be proud of. So, thank you very much. If it's true, if it's not, whatever. At least you think so. At least you think so, and I appreciate that. So, okay, look at this. I need to show you this little point of interest here, chat. So, I wonder if this is just on my copy, but if you notice here on the picture of the alternate mode here, the horns of the spoiler point inward, correct? So when you attach that here, the horns are gonna be pointing inward there. However, on the actual figure, it appears that these horn parts are assembled incorrectly. Very minor thing. But when the instructions are promising something, it just seems a little bit annoying, doesn't it? A little bit annoying. Not too bad though. It doesn't look too bad, but it's just there's no it just feels unprofessional. See that? Just feels unprofessional, but it's not that bad. It doesn't look too bad. I'm not gonna complain that much about it. Just a little point of interest there, just to let everyone know. Thank you very much. And I suppose, you know, this whole stream, this hangout stream here, it could be considered a bit of a pre-review. I mean, I think that's what preview stands for. So, a preview. So it's just me trying to gather all of my opinions so that when I eventually do get to the actual review, it will be a lot more clear, a lot more structured. Right now, though, we're just going a bit more free form here. You know, no structure. And also a lot of questions and comments that I gotta answer, which, speaking of, we got some more here. Here we go. We got Tate Wyndham with $1 through the stream elements. Thank you so much. Those little Jobby Zilla figurines that you use at the end of your reviews, where can I get one, and is the file available to 3D print? To my knowledge, no. They are not. However, I have been meaning to talk to the guy who made those for me in order to get those out there for all of you guys. Whether it be physical figurines that he produces, or
I'm a happy man.
Him selling the 3D file and I get a cut. You know, that kind of thing. So I gotta talk to that guy to do it. But for now, no, they're not on sale anywhere. Not legally anyway. If you can buy them somewhere, they are not endorsed by me. So just letting you know. But that would be a cool piece of merch, I think. Okay. Before we get into that next donation, the cover done. However, thank you very much. However, we were here trying to construct this arm cannon thingy, I suppose, and it doesn't really go into detail exactly how to construct this arm cannon, but I'm gonna tell you how right now because Big Firebird didn't. So, in the back of the figure, this chunk of coal in the back, this chunk of beautifully shiny metallic coal, by the way, but in the back here, you can actually pull off these things off their ball joints. And as I said before, this is completely unmentioned in the instructions. I mean, it's pretty easy enough to figure out on your own, but no, not even a ghost of an indication that that's where those parts came from. I don't know. It's just... Is it weird for me to think that instructions should detail every aspect of the figure? I don't know. If it doesn't, why include an instruction sheet at all? You know, you go all in or you don't include one at all. You know what I mean? Whatever. That's just me. You can, if you disagree, you feel free to put it in the chat. But let's construct this thing here. So I went through all that trouble of clipping in this part to the top of the car. But then you actually want to unplug this. It's kind of a bit of a fit there. There you go. So you unplug them. Then you'll wanna plug in right here. Like I said, no indication in the instructions how to go about this at all. So you really just have to eyeball it, and I am eyeballing it according to what we have in the instructions there. You see that? See what I mean? There you go. So eyeballing it.
I'm a happy
Eyeballing
man.
it. Thank you very much for a donation. I will read every donation. Just you wait. Just you wait. Every time I say just you wait, I feel like bursting into song, but you know, it's an addiction that a habit that I gotta kick. Or do I? I don't know. I probably shouldn't. That sounds like probably a good habit to have, actually. Just you wait. Okay, done. Okay, so, like this. So there is a little tab here. You can barely see it. There's that little tab there. And they plug into these little holes. And then that just plugs in. Not the tightest fit, but looks pretty good. Plug in that other one. Here we go. Right. There you go. Looks good. And then you get the figure. Unplug the hand. And there's a ball joint there. Ball joint there. And you plug that in. Into her arm. Oh, come on. Okay. I don't know why I struggled. It's actually not that tight of a fit, but there you go. Arm cannon actually looks pretty dang cool. Pretty dang cool, and I don't think I showed this quite yet, but she actually can stand up really well. Look at that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Stay tuned. Reading all donations here. Look at that. Really nice stuff here. Even with all of that junk in the trunk, she can still stand up. Even with this big ol' arm cannon. So, thank you. So, I can't really be too mad about the excessive back kibble. And rest assured, the back kibble on this figure is actually worse than the standard NICEE figure. It's actually worse, but it results in a way better alternate mode. And we will get to that later on in the stream, so stay tuned for that. But because of that die-cast construction and their really nice, high-quality, sturdy materials here, she can actually stand up fairly well, but still not as hyper-articulated as I would like her to be. Pretty well-articulated, though. All things considered, pretty well-articulated, but yeah, I feel that after the Mastermind Creations Optus Pexus, everything after that has just been downhill. That continues to be the best articulated figure, the most articulated figure that I've ever had, the best articulated robot figure that I ever had, more than the Astrobots that I took a look at a long time ago. So everything, all my posability now is like judged to that standard. I know that's not fair, but I mean, that's just my own personal standard, you know? And this, you know, this mold in particular, both this figure and the standard NICEE figure, I wish that they were a little more articulated. She doesn't even have a proper waist swivel. It's kind of ridiculous, isn't it? You know, especially for a really nice feminine form like this, you would want to get her into a lot of positions that unfortunately you cannot. So that's just my little posability rant that might make it into the actual review now that I think about it. So, and I just noticed here what this figure doesn't have in articulation, it makes up for with stability, as I mentioned before, and just the look of this gal is excellent. Just a really cool design. Really, thank you very much. Really, spicy. Spicy. Spicy design. Seal. And it just looks really nice. Really nice painting here. Really nice painting here, really nice material. I do have a concern about the paint chipping in some of these areas, but so far it hasn't. Also, incredibly, just incredibly horny. Even more so than the original, believe it or not. Look at that heart. Look at the placement of that heart. You know, that's what we call, you know, if you're weeb enough, you'd call that a womb tattoo. You know? Don't ask me about the kind of hentai I watch. So, let's move on here. We have more donations and we also have more accessories to go through. So, remove that arm cannon there. Move that arm cannon there. I already took a look at the bow, and just to give you an idea, in case you missed it, I just dropped the hand right there. Bow, right there. We took a look at that. Let's take a look at the shield. Or this whole thing. This whole assembly here, we're gonna take a look at that, and then we're gonna take a look at the shield and shield storage on the leg. Really nice feature there. Okay. And while we get that set up, we have Johnny Bravo. Joni Bravo with $2 through the super chat. Thank you so much. They just say Big Firebird instructions are Shiza, and I'm assuming you have meant to spell Shiza or Shise. I don't know, but I'm going with Shiza. So shout outs to my friend Caesar for learning German. But yeah, Johnny Bravo. They're not the worst, but they're not the best. I have experienced way worse instructions. 100%. Honestly, even though Unique Toys instructions or Unique Toys figures are the better figure than this gal here, their instructions are worse. I will say that. And talking about Unique Toys, I saw that some people were asking me if I'm gonna review the Unique Toys Desperado. Why don't you come to your senses? Yes, I do want to take a look at that Unique Toys Desperado. Looks amazing, of course. Unique Toys, can't really go wrong with them at this point. However, it will probably not be too soon, because apparently I do not have a lot of the privileges that a lot of toy reviewers have. I don't get a lot of stuff for free. I did get this for free, but I don't get a lot for free. I wonder if it's because I don't review them in time. Maybe I should fix that. But I'll put an order in, and it'll probably get to me in like next month, you know. So maybe sometime next month I'll take a look at that, or maybe in the future, I don't know. But I do want to take a look at that figure at some point. So, take a look at these swords here. Alright, so we plug that part in. Let me zoom right back in there. There you go. X7 is talking about X7 in the chat says, what about MPM Blackout? You know, the more I see of MPM Blackout, I think the more I want to get him. Looks cool, and I think looks different enough from the Studio Series, what was it, Leader Class Blackout figure that we took a look at a long time ago. If you guys remember that review, you know, leave it in the chat right now. I like that review quite a bit, actually. That was my second closet day. My second closet reviews, you know what I mean? Because I had a first closet, which was in my old apartment, and then I had the second closet, and now I'm in the proper studio here. So that was around the time when I was in that second closet, long time ago. But I like that review quite a bit. And yeah, the MPM Blackout, I think, looks different enough from the Studio Series Blackout, and I think I want to get them. Still expensive, but you know, what isn't? what isn't at this point? And as you can see here, I slid those swords in there into the shield. Really cool looking shield, by the way. I love this thing. It reminds me actually of I don't know if anyone in the chat can see this, but it looks like something from Digimon. It looks like something Dukemon would have. You know what I mean? It kind of has that sort of aesthetic to it. Like, it could be like a shoulder pad of a Holy Knight Digimon or something. I don't know. I'm like the only one I know that cares about Digimon at this point. So, let us plug that in.
Man.
Thank you very much. I will read all donations. Stay tuned.
I'm a happy man.
So, as one of the donations mentioned, and let me just find that donation real quick here. Joni Bravo. Joni Bravo said that the hole in the legs might be a bit too big for the weapon, and indeed, it is. Unfortunately, no, he said it would be too big for the transformation. It's also too big for the shield. Very loose here. However, you do get... Ow! I'm poking myself. You do get a thingy right here, and you could just... Doesn't matter what way I am plugging it in, this way or that way. I don't think it matters. You can just clip that in, and that locks the shield onto the leg. Really cool feature. Looks appropriately dangerous, sassy, very nice. Very nice. So there you go. That is the shield storage. Looks really cool. Let me zoom out so you can get a better view of that figure there. There you go. And let's see. Let's do a standing test. Get that back kibble in order. And as much order as I can make it. There's no right answer here. You just get it into whatever position feels comfortable. Just like a woman. And you stand her up. There you go. She can stand up.
Man.
Very nice. Thank you very much. Now, let's get this shield into her hands. Or into her hand, because there's only one shield for that one hand. Shouldn't be too hard. Unlike me. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Actually, I'll be here, twice. I'll be here twice this week, so look forward to that. Anyway. Okay. Remove that hand. And you get a holding hand. So trigger finger hand, but I wonder if you get a normal holding hand here. Doesn't look like it. Nope. No, you do not. I know I can just check the instructions to see the list of accessories, but that would mean flipping over the instructions and... whatever. I'm just being really lazy today. So, you plug... Oh, come on. Ooh, what the hell? That is a tight fit there for that ball joint. Oh, yeah! Don't wanna tear anything open. You gotta be as gentle with this as a real female. There you go. Plug all of that back in. Looks beautiful. Okay. And the shield here, which as you can see, weapon storage. Always love my weapon storage here. Got a handle. And that should... I'm checking the instructions right now. Okay, I believe I should twist the handle like that, and then get it into her hand. Boom. Get it into her hand, plug it into her arm. Come on. I wonder if I did it correctly. Like I said before, this is my first time playing with this figure in quite a while. What? Yup. Okay, maybe I leave that handle turned. Okay, yeah, that works. Here we go. There we are. Look at that. Really neat looking thing there. You could do one of these. Make it look like she's reaching for one of these. What even is the concept for this figure at this point? Like, she's got like a maid, like a sexy maid thing going on, but she's got these swords. She's a battle maid. I guess that's not a new idea. I mean, I don't watch too much anime, but I'm pretty sure there's a whole anime about combat maids, isn't there? And while we're here, pull out the sword. Gotta be careful. I don't want to chip the paint on these, but these look great, don't they? Look at that. Plug that into her hand. Gotta be careful with these handles, though. They are really, really thin. Insert dick joke here. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. You know, there's a part of me that is loving this figure more than the standard NICEE. I don't know what it is. It ain't the booba, I'll tell you that, because the booba is exactly the same. There's something about the finish on this figure, the amount of detail on this figure, the variety of accessories. Back kibble is pretty ugly, however, it results in a better alternate mode. But so far, I think I'm liking this a lot more than the standard NICEE figure. I don't know if any of you guys feel the same way, but I think this is, if you haven't gotten this yet, I think, well, I mean, you can stay tuned toward the end of the stream. I mean, like I said, this is pretty much a preview, a pre-review, so you can, if you'd like, make a purchasing decision based upon the opinions expressed on this stream. And if you wanted to get one for yourself, links in the description. You know, support Shozi Store, who gave this to me for free.
I'm a happy man!
Alright, thank you for reminding me. With that donation, let's read more donations here. Okie dokie. La ta ta. Here we go, here we go. Big Firebird instructor. Okay, here we go. RGWLC with $3. Thank you very much for the stream elements here. That baggie is an extra if you ordered her from the Shozi store, but I think that you get some cat ears if you got her from the Big Firebird website. I'm not sure, I might have to check. I did not get any cat ears, so you are probably correct. Yes. While I didn't order her from the Shozi store, it did come to me from the Shozi store, so I got that little extra baggie that I showed you that I just spilled the contents of on the table here. So, yeah, the cat ears, that must be true then. I didn't get it from Big Firebird directly. So, we got another donation here. John Tran with $6 through the super chat here. What do you think of the CDLRC NICEE knockoff with the G1 accurate head? Well, that's the one that I brought out here. This is the CDLRC, and I think it's pretty. I feel pretty much the exact same way as I do with the original, the authentic NICEE figure. I prefer the finish of the original NICEE figure than this one. However, I do like the G1 accuracy of this gal here. Finally. Oh, wait, well, I don't have it attached, but I do have the G1 head for this gal, and I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It feels cheaper, and that's because it is, but it's not a bad alternative. I would recommend going with the authentic one, though. And I'll get more into that later, but excuse me. I will get more into that later because the review that I will be doing for this figure will be a double review paired with this gal. Because I reviewed the standard NICEE figure already, this review will not include a transformation. Instead, I will link to the transformation that I made for that NICEE figure. One of my personal favorite transformation sequences, by the way. So, an excuse to plug that video, an excuse to plug my transforming playlist, because, you know, I've been uploading the transformations by themselves and they seem to be doing okay. So, there you go. That's the update on how this review is gonna go. Not gonna be super lore heavy, this review, just letting you guys know. Lower your expectations. It ain't gonna be another cinematic review, not like NICEE. It's not gonna be a sequel to it'll be kind of like a sequel to NICEE, but it'll mostly be a straightforward review. As straightforward as a Jobby review can get. So, where was I? That concludes this page here. So we're gonna get to this page right here, which deals with some more accessories. Excuse me, I dropped the hand there. Some more accessories there. We have, you can take her wig off, put some glasses there, change out her head into this more I don't know what you would call that. There's probably a weird Japanese word for that kind of hairstyle, like an extreme blinding bangs hime cut. I think that's the word for it. Thank you very much for donating. And we got some bunny ears, of course, which are actually the horns that I mentioned earlier from the cart. So there you go. These horns are actually these bunny ears. So we're gonna plug that and we're gonna see how that looks, see how that fits. And of course, the most important, right? I don't know. I think it's kind of disgusting, but I'm sorry. Out of character. I think it's kind of disgusting, but no. It's beautiful, isn't it? Okay. Let us remove her weave. There you go. Woo! Oh yeah!
I'm a happy man!
Hey, an advertise on that thing. Thank you very much. That looks... that's almost as big as my own forehead. So, let us read more donations. Here we go. We got Xavier Olivas with $5. Or is that Javier Olivas? If it makes you feel better. I also own MOOKA as well. I personally think that her vehicle mode is way better than NICEE's. Love your content, by the way. I don't know what you mean by making me feel better. I do not regret getting this at all. And also because I got it for free. So, yeah. Thank you very much for your support. We got Jesse Stout with $1.99 through the super chat. Thank you very much. You got Random Guy Who Likes Culture with $2. Those horns are bunny ears. Well, I just covered that, so there you go. Fat Filipino Man with $3 here through the stream elements. Thank you so much. Hey, Jobby, good evening. Saw you at Anime Expo. Hope you enjoyed the after parties. Also, where did you get your awesome camera? Wow, did you see me at Anime Expo? Did you come up to me and say hi? Let me know, because, you know, I don't know you by your screen name there, but yeah, I hope you had a good time at Anime Expo. And I definitely did enjoy the after parties. Well,
oh yes.
If you call binge drinking and then getting amazingly hungover the day after a good after party, then, you know, I did have a good after party. So there you go. I had a good time at Anime Expo regardless. And I got my awesome camera. Where did I get my awesome camera? Where the hell did I get my awesome camera? I bought it. I bought it off of my sister. So, and also on Amazon. It's available on Amazon. It's kind of pricey on Amazon, but I have two of them. That's why. Oop, I have two cameras. That's why. So like the two of the same camera. So there you go. The Sony A6400. Sony Alpha 6400. There you go. That was the camera. I have two of them. Okay. Jesse Stout with $1.99. Thank you so much. Says, what's your presence on stolen Hasbro reviews? I don't know what you mean by that. What's your presence on stolen Probably my position. Sorry, let me make her unbald real quick while I answer that question. Stolen Hasbro reviews. Okay. What is my position on that? I mean, I don't endorse it. I don't endorse it, but what are you gonna do? It's been happening for quite a long time, ever since before I even started doing the whole toy review thing. You know, it's always happened. The stolen, you know, factory sample toy reviews. Oh, excuse me. I don't endorse them at all, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's really up to Hasbro at that point. If it really is as big of a deal as people make it out to be, Hasbro should step in. But I'm a little on the fence about that, because if they step in for that, then they can step in for third-party figures, and you know how much I love my third-party figures. So, I don't know. I don't endorse them. Stolen reviews. Okay. That's it. Shit. Trying to find her visor. Might have dropped it at some point. I just gotta be careful when I'm vacuuming tonight, but Jesus Christ. They were really tiny, though. Ay, 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 that's no good. That's no good at all. Let me double check my desk here. Because I see... Hey, wait, hold on. Oh, I think it fell into my CDL bag here, the CDL Arcee bag. Oh, by the way, I got this one for free as well, and it was like a production sample, so it came in a baggie. I didn't even get the box for it. So I think the visor actually fell into this bag. Let me find it real quick. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I just seen it, didn't I? I'm going a bit crazy. Alright, if I can't find the visor, I'll have to find it off camera. Don't want to waste your time with me looking for the visor. I say that as I do exactly that. Waste your time while looking for this visor here. And by visor, I mean, you know, this thing.
Oh yes.
Give me a second.
Oh, yes.
This thing right here. I might have lost that right now. I'll have to look for that later. If I did lost it, then I will mention it in my review, and I will say to exercise caution when handling that because it is extremely tiny. Completely my fault. I apologize. Alright. Let's move on. I'll find that thing later. I'll find that thing when I least expect it. Just like all of my bad thoughts. So, let us move forward. Put her face back. It's removable for some reason. She doesn't come with an alternate face, but she does come with an alternate head. There you go. And the instructions tell you to remove the head from the neck ball joint, but I think that's a little more effort than is required because if you can imagine, taking that neck stump out of that ball socket will be quite the experience. Probably not worth it, so might as well just pull it off the standard way. And you could do that too on this alternate head. So again, I don't know why the instructions tell you to do it the hard way. And there you go, you can plug that in and, you know, up to you, your preference. I prefer the original head, but this is good too. Thank you very much. And you can't really see it, but she does actually have eyes. They're really hidden under the bangs there, but she actually does have proper eyes underneath there. Unless I'm saying things. Nope, I'm not. She does have eyeballs. Whoop! Tried to pull off the head. Instead, I pulled off the whole freaking torso. Excuse me while I get that back. Put the bow back here. Gotta have that bow. Very classy. The only classy thing about this design. And good news, everybody. I found the visor. It was on my pingus the whole time. There you go. It was on my... It fell. It literally fell. It fell right here. It fell right here. Hopefully this doesn't get me demonetized, but then again, this will probably get me demonetized regardless. So it fell right here, and it was just hanging out there in my rolls. So, good shit. Let's put that on just to see how that looks. Okie dokie. Zoom in to give you a look. That's right. Sleaze us in the chat. Snooping as usual. Exactly. Man of culture, I see. And that... You simply put it over her eyes. Probably put it on wrong. Oh boy.
I'm a happy man!
Thank you very much. Oh, damn it. I think the other way was correct. Thank you so much. I'm gonna take a look at your donations very soon. Excuse me for playing with the figure, you know, what the title of the stream suggests. I am doing what the title of the stream is suggesting. I'm hanging out while playing with this thing. But yeah, this is how it goes, you know. This is how it looks when I'm experiencing a figure for the first time, or in this case, close to the first time, since I've taken a look at this thing before. Close to the first time. And I believe if I just plug in the hair. I probably got it wrong, but I mean, Doesn't look bad regardless. Don't look bad. There you go. That was worth the effort. Now let's take a look at them bunny ears, why don't we? Here you go. Bunny ears. Double as the horn for the spoilers. Boom. And while I get that plugged in, let me take a look at more donations. Here we got Necrodulus or Necrodulus. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that. I've seen that name so many times, but I just don't know. While I'm proud of owning my robo-wife NICEE, I still have my doubts on picking up MOOKA. The only reason why I want to get her is because of her car mode and accessories, but I don't like her coloration. IMO, I think NICEE's color placement looked better. And that's a completely fair assessment. But different strokes for different folks. And you'll be stroking in more ways than one. And by that, I mean jumping into the pool because it's so hot. Got him.
Oh, yes.
There you go. That's the bunny ears.
Yes.
They look fine. They look fine. They're a bit posable. Boom, boom, boom. They also can plug in to the other head. I don't know what you would call this head. What would this alternate head be called? Chat, any ideas? What would you personally call this alternate head? Because you can call this the default head. What would you call this head? Please let me know right now. Shy head? Goth head? Emo head? I don't know. Hentai Pro Tag hair, that's a good one. Norky. Blind mode. The anime head, I like that one too, Sleezes. Sad girl head, I like that. Kudere head, that might be the most accurate one. I don't know what kudere means, but it's a weird Japanese word, and I always assume those are correct. So kudere head. Sigma female, I like that too. I might just say Sigma female in the review. I kind of like the sound of Sigma female. Okay. Sigfem. Just coined that term right now. Sigfem. Okay, dokie. Now, final accessory here. Or not final accessory, but final weapon. We have the lance. Not the Lance of Longinus, or the Cassius, or whoever the hell. Again, want to be really super careful with that handle. It's not made out of die-cast metal as far as I can tell. Really thin there, but a really beautiful looking weapon. I love that streak of clear plastic right there. Looks really nice. Man. Thank you so much. And that... Oh, yeah! Excuse me, milady. I dropped you on your frickin' ass. Nothing broke, though. Thank goodness. Okay. Just unplug that from her arm there. Get her all set up. There you go. So let's try to... Okay, there's gotta be a better hand to plug this into according to the instructions. Indeed, there is. Thumbs up. Slides right into there. Don't break on me, you son of a bitch. There you go. And plug that in, and you get the lance. You get the Lance of Longina. That, Giga Char in the chat, you might be absolutely correct there. I hadn't even thought about that. It looks like a folded parasol, like, I guess, for some sort of race queen look. You are probably absolutely correct. That's probably what the look of this girl is going for. I didn't even think about that. I'm dumb. As if you didn't know that already. But yeah, that's genius. That's probably what it is. A folded up parasol. That doubles as a lance. Really sharp lance as well. Not that great of a grip, but gotta be careful with that. Do not want that to snap in half. Boy. Here you go. And let's do a standing test here. Can she stand up with it? With all the junk in the trunk. With the lance. Oh! The lance failed the standing test. Weirdly enough. Lance is not sticking on her hands. There you go. Oh boy. Oh, come on. There we go. There you go. Standing test. Passed. Achieved. Just really nice there. That's a really subtle but underrated thing. The balancing of a figure. Really, really nicely done. Really nicely done, Big Firebird. Props to you on that. Now, that actually wasn't the final weapon. The final weapon, actually, was that extra baggie that I mentioned earlier that apparently was a Shozi store exclusive. So we have this little thing here, and I assume you just plug in a sword. However, I am very sus about plugging that in there because I had mentioned very often that this handle is very thin. I mean, look at that thing. Look at that thing. If you had this in your hand right now, you could feel how thin that is. So if I were to clip this in, I don't know if I would be able to get it out. I don't know if I would be able to get it out. But the idea behind this is that you would plug this in here. You get a handle. Right? Oh, there you go. You get one of these. Plug that in. Plug that in there. Ah, Jesus, it's tight. So many small parts. I don't know how comfortable I feel with that. So you plug that in there. Ah, Jesus. Yeah, I'm not gonna plug it all the way in. I'll probably do it for the review, but not here. Don't want to break before I have anything filmed, you know? And then you plug that in. And then it's supposed to be like, I guess, a bigger sword. See what I mean? Like, that's cool and all. That's cool and all, but is it worth breaking something for it, you know? Like, if you're gonna go with this option, that'll probably be like a one-time thing. You probably wouldn't be able to disassemble it because this is tight. This is tight. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But I'll probably mention it like that in the actual review itself, so I'm not gonna do it. So. Now, that was all the weapons. But we didn't handle one accessory. You know what time it is. There you go. There you go. Oh, the all-important rubber booba. And I gotta be honest with you, it does not look the best. At least not on this figure. You know, all of this is a metallic finish, but then all of a sudden you get white booba. While it does feel... Wait, hold on. I gotta get... Oh, fuck. While it does feel nice, doesn't look the best on this figure, unfortunately. So, you know, stick with that hard, cold, silver plastic chest. This one, you could play with this for hours, but I'm not gonna. We only have like 2 hours max for the stream, so we're already 1 hour into the stream. Hope you guys are having as much fun as I am. So let's remove this. Let us remove this, and we are finally gonna be getting into the transformation. I'm not gonna show the transformation in detail here. You know, I'm gonna be transforming it probably out of view a lot of the time, you know, while I'm here. But while I go through the transformation, I will take a look at more donations. But just to give you an idea of how the transformation looks, there it is. Here we are. That's the transformation, and to my knowledge, it is fairly accurate, but there is one point of the transformation, the instructions, that I disagree with, and it's probably around here. And that'll definitely be something I point out tonight, and also in the full review. So stay tuned for that. Oh, what? Wait, hold on. One more, what was that? One more accessory here, actually.
Oh, yes.
What the hell was... Oh, yes. Here we go. So...
Oh, yes.
This is not mentioned in the instructions either, but you do get this piece and might look familiar if you saw my original NICEE video, but you can actually untab the back kibble. Cleans up really nicely. Oh, no, actually, no, it doesn't. It's still pretty messy back here. But you can remove that wing part, and you can actually get that bow and arrow thing. Except you don't get an arrow anymore. But I assume, you know, you could display her with maybe like the lance as an arrow. But that's what this piece is for, just letting you know. And yeah, this stream is honestly just a rehearsal for when I film the actual review. I'm going through all the points that I'm probably gonna make in the actual review, so you know, bear with me, stay with me. Kenneth Fang in the chat is saying that you can remove the entire back, and how so? Please let me know right now. I'm gonna try to find the answer, but I do want to know, because if I don't find out tonight, I will mention the fact that the box actually has the back with no backpack. As you can see here, looks great. However, I do not know how that goes. So let me know. Okay. So while I transform this gal, they have a clip system. So while I transform this gal, I will take a look at more donations. But you mentioned a clip system. All right. So I think what'll pretty much happen in the full review, I'll probably, you know, I'll mention the possibility of removing the entire backpack. However, I probably won't do it. I just don't want to risk breaking anything, you know? Yeah, I don't trust it. I do not trust it at all. Pull the car seat right off. Jesus, you crazy? You kidding me? Nah. Oh, Jesus, I'll try it later. I don't want to break anything right now.
I'm a happy man!
I'll try it off stream. Or I'll look up a video. If anyone has a video that I can reference, then feel free to tell me. You can't link it though. There's no links allowed in the chat, but you can tell me what video to look up for that particular feature. All right, let's take a look at donations here. Dance Commander with $5 through the Stream Elements.
Oh, yes.
Thank you so much.
Oh, yes.
Thank you very much. If you could pick any franchise to have a Transformers crossover thing with, like Star Wars and Marvel already have... Whoop. What franchise would you pick and why? PS, some distance from a release helps filter genuine opinions from hype. You're good at your job. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Makes me feel a lot better for my schedule slips. Evangelion. For obvious reasons. That'd be cool. I know they did, you know, Evangelion Optimus Prime back in the day, but I want some, like, full-on, you know, transforming Evangelions. That would be sick as hell, I think. I don't know what they would transform into. They'd probably transform into the vehicles that are featured in the show proper. So, like, the, you know, like, the Osprey-looking thing, and the, maybe we can get, like, a giant transforming Misato. I don't know, I think that would be pretty sick. Transformers Evangelion. That's my final answer. Okay. Plug this right back in. Alright. Let's see here. What was the part that I disagreed with from the instructions? Because I remember it being a pretty dang good point. Aha! There we are. Yes. So, I mean, I'll talk about it more in the full review, of course, but, like, the shoulder can lift up, and I highly recommend you lift up that shoulder when you transform this figure I found. Let me reach in for the accessories. They almost fell behind my little monitor there. But yeah, you see the instructions, they tell you to keep those shoulders down, but that gets in the way of everything. And it looks pretty clean and neat right here, but in person, it's kind of a bitch to get into that position. So I recommend going full on like this. And as you'll see later, like, the foot will sit really nicely right there. Okay. Okay, more donations here. We have Nicholas Simonin with $5 says, I'm afraid to ask, is the chest area just as nice as the Arcee NICEE? Well, I hope I answered that question for you already, and my answer is yes and no, because the standard chest is pretty dang good, the silver chest, as I have equipped right here, but the rubber chest just doesn't look that right with this sculpt. It's a different color altogether. So, yes and no. I think that's an acceptable answer from me. I'm just checking here. I got everything correct. Oh, yeah, I gotta grab her own T-Toss. Excuse me. Okay. So, what? Did they give us more than one open hand? Oh, here we go. There we are. Yeah, we're not gonna cover the hands tonight. They're pretty self-explanatory. There you go. Oh, cup it. Cup it.
I'm a
Baby,
happy
thank
man.
you. Okay. We got Joni Bravo again with another $2 through that super chat. Their opinion on Michael Bay Blackout design. It's really grown on me since the movie came out. Like a lot of Transformers fans back in the day, I thought it looked like a mess. And it is still a mess, but at this point, it's kind of part of the charm that it is such a mess, you know? It's such a messy design, but it does look cool. And I think I've gotten more softer on that design as I get older because of the cool figures that have come out. I only had one of the cool figures, the Studio Series, not NPM, but the Studio Series Leader Class Blackout really made me go a little softer on that design. I like it now. Okay. Alright, look at... Oh, yeah! Oh, that's just snapped in, kind of scarily, but it's snapped in. Look at that! Look at how smoothly that's coming together. Look at that. Gotta love that. So you see. Push that in. Push the arms as far as they can go, and you see those lifted up shoulder pads. I think it works really well for this transformation here. Okay. Alright, we got Ernest Ediencia with $3.34. Hey Jobby, have you ever considered getting any Blitzwing from the Bumblebee movie? I considered it, but I thought against it because I don't really like that design too much. Starscream, on the other hand, I might think about getting that. But yeah, I thought about it, but didn't pick it up. Ultimately didn't pick it up. And look at what I mean by the shoulder pads. You fit the foot right there. Very nice. That just tabs in. Oh. Looks like I don't have any issues with the leg holes for the transformation. That is good to know. Oh yeah. There you go. I'm getting flashbacks to that original NICEE video. The ultimate punchline, you know? The ultimate punchline. There you go. Very good. Yeah, I might have missed it in the chat right now, and they're probably they'll probably mention it more during the donations here, but you know, I still don't know what has come out. I still don't know what has come out at Comic-Con or anything really. I don't know much of anything nowadays. Like I said, I've been living under a self-imposed rock. But there we go. Getter Emperor with $3 through the stream elements. I appreciate it. Says believe in Getter. Believe in. I was gonna make a these nuts joke, but I think I really should have said Getter done. Ha. Fuck it. Anyway, thank you for $3. Nervous Evangeline fan with $5 through Stream Elements. I mean, I remember you donating last time. Let's not burn out this gimmick, huh? They say a pity you can't recreate the unrealistic poses from Hence 01 mangas where they bend the woman's spine in an impossible angle to show both the big halanangangas and juicy fat cake in one view. A real shame. Anyway, keep cool in the summer, Jobby. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm trying my best. Might be a bit greasy right now, but you know, I'm doing my best. Got the air conditioner running in the background. Hopefully it's not too noisy for you guys right now. Also, I 100% agree with you about the articulation of this figure. I wish you could do that pose, as you so eloquently put it. Both the big hala and juicy fat cake in one view. I 100% agree with that. I wish you could do that with this figure. By the way, look at this. Look at how smoothly this car mode is coming together. So, we have this, which could double as a shield, but I didn't cover that earlier on, but it wasn't in the instructions, fuck it. So, there you go. We bring back this part, this arm cannon that we assembled earlier. There you go. Plug that in, and that just, you really just gotta shove it in there. It's not as hard as I was making it out to be. There you go. And let's plug these back in. Probably should have plugged them in before I started transforming this thing. There you go. Untab the leg so I can get clearance to shove these back in. Okay. Oh yes. Oh yes. Super satisfying here. Look at that. Really coming together. Barely looking like a mangled woman. Then this plugs. Am I doing it correctly? Let me check the instructions real quick. I should probably get these out of the way first. Then plug that. Shove that right on top. I'll put the spoiler back on in a second. Look at that. It just fits together super well. I guess you can call it parts forming with that whole canopy part, you know. But ain't she a beauty? I'm getting a little more hot and bothered by the car mode. I don't know, that was a part of who I was. Jesus. That looks amazing. Yeah, let's get these bunny ears back on. That is a beauty. Whoa. Come on. That is a beauty of a car mode. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. That's it! That's pretty much the figure in its entirety. You know, we took a look at the accessories, the transformation. This car mode, holy cannoli, it is excellent. Dude, so sleek. So nice. And that punchline, that final punchline of that original NICEE video is not super noticeable anymore. Those thrusters do a good job at covering it up. But you still get a good look at it regardless. There you go. Oh yes. Oh yes, thank you for subscribing. So, yeah. Looks really good. They streamlined the car mode in such a great, excellent way. Beautiful use of clear parts as well. You even can open this up. There you go. Very nice, very nice. I guess the one thing that I still need to figure out is how to remove the entire backpack in robot mode. I gotta figure that out, because that would be a really cool thing. It's on a ball joint, by the way. Look at that. Really cool. Really cool stuff. Another thing that I actually don't like that much There's all this extra stuff that you get here. This goes absolutely nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. It goes absolutely nowhere. A little like the stream, but there you go. Even the shield. This really cool shield that I mentioned earlier. You can't really plug it in anywhere, to my knowledge. Just a... I don't know. Might have taken a little extra effort, but... Weapon storage. I always love my weapon storage, you know. I know I make a big stink out of weapon storage. It's probably not that big of a deal for a lot of people, but you know, it's just what I prefer. I mean, wouldn't it be cool? Hook that on. Even if it wouldn't look the best, at least it's there, you know. But nah, it doesn't. That's not relevant. I mean, this I can understand. You can't put the head anywhere. You can't put the shield. The shield could have maybe been like the bottom of the car or something like that. Even the bow, you know, like there could have been a lot more playability here. But other than that, that's the car. Looks pretty good. We got a lot more donations here, so we are just gonna start reading that. That was the figure in its entirety. Oh! CDL Arcee, before I forget. There you go. CDL Arcee, and I just want to let you see the main points of this knockoff of NICEE. Really the only reason why you would get this figure in particular. It's a knockoff, and I support purchasing from the original creator, but you know, since the original creator doesn't provide this option, this is a viable alternative. Look at this. You get Transformers G1 style accessories, you get a blaster, and you get 2 heads, which I think look great. They should have came with the initial release. Thank you very much. These should have been included with the initial release for NICEE. They look so nice. No pun intended. And there you go. That's the main reason to get this. Honestly, that could just be the review. That might be just the review. When I eventually do this double review, you know, like this review could probably just be a tag at the end. Like, it's exactly the same as NICEE. It feels a little bit cheaper. The paint is not as shiny or metallic, and it's got the G1 head. That's it. Oh, also, it broke. So I was making a big stink out of stuff breaking on the official figure, but look at that. It broke during some of these accessories here for the CDL Arcee broke, I assume, during shipping. So that sucks. I don't know if it's because of the cheaper quality of plastic or just bad shipping conditions. Like I said, it didn't even come in a box. It came in this baggie. So there you go. That's unfortunate. But what are you gonna do? This is actually the one that they've been making a big stink out of me reviewing it, so I'll review it alright. I'll freaking review this one alright. You sons of bitches. Thanks for giving it to me for free, but goddamn, man. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. Oh boy. Alright. Okay. Of course, it comes with a soft booba. But unfortunately, I don't know if you can see it. It gets dirty. Jesus Christ. I got some fucking witch nails on me. I gotta cut those right after the stream. Anyway, let's read the rest of the donations and then I'll leave you alone because it's Monday, it's late. So let me read the rest of the donations here and hang out for a bit before we sign off. Okay. Sad Boy Requiem with $3 through the stream elements. Just jumped in and I wanted to say congrats on making it on trending with the Lego Optimus. Keep working hard, not just on your content, but your art. Don't think your special videos don't go unnoticed. We come for you. What you review is just a bonus. I really appreciate your kind words, Sad Boy Requiem, and I also really appreciate your continued generosity. But also, what do you wait. That wasn't on purpose, but let's just say it was on purpose, okay? Kind of a kind of a funny cut there, but not on purpose. What I wanted to say, was, I made it on trending? What are you talking about? Where did I make it on trending, Sad Boy Requiem? Like I said, I've been out of the loop. My interactions with social media nowadays has just been posting and leaving. So, did I actually make it on trending? I don't know. Let me know in the chat right now. And I don't know on where. On YouTube? On Twitter? Well, if I actually did make it on trending, Sad Boy Requiem, I gotta thank all of you guys for watching that video. I appreciate your support. So, there you go. Let me know. Give me the update on that. Okay, we got Tuan Nguyen with $2 through the stream elements. Just had this MOOKA bird delivered and I want to get the OG NICEE out of the storage to display them both. I forgot how bad the back kibble the OG NICEE had. How is the back situation on this one? A lot worse. But apparently you can remove the backpack, so I still gotta figure that out. But if you can remove the backpack, that's a pretty big step up. But it doesn't change the fact that once you remove the backpack, well, fuck it, you can't do anything with it, you know? So, you know, I suppose I'll update you on that when I find out myself. Okay, Sunny for you with $5 through the stream elements. Thank you so much. Hey Jobby, I want to do Gundam reviews like you did in the past. What kind of camera do you use? I use a Sony Alpha 6400. 2 of them. However, I don't recommend you go all in on gear right away. If you're gonna just start, do not buy the most expensive equipment right away. Use what you got. If you got a phone, that is more than enough to start making videos with, let me tell you. I started my channel with iPhone 4. iPhone 4 on a stack of boxes because I didn't have a tripod either, like pointed downwards, and I didn't have a microphone either, so I would talk into the phone. So you use what you got, and you could do anything. You know, you gotta start somewhere. So that's my recommendation for you. You go ahead and get a Sony Alpha if you want to, but I don't recommend it because it's very expensive. Okay, Thunder Geese with $3 through the stream elements. Oh god, here we go again. You bet your ass. We got Bizarre Dude with $1 through the stream elements. Oi, Jobby, I don't know if you already answered this question before, but what's your opinion on the Hot Toys collectible figures? I think they look really cool. However, what turns me off about Hot Toys in general is their relatively limited articulation. Now, I know articulation's not their main priority. They do have a decent amount from the videos I've seen, primarily from Shartimus Prime. He does really good Hot Toys reviews. But, they look amazing, but they're not as articulated, not as playable either. A lot of the Hot Toys figures that I saw get reviewed have a lot of issues where if you handle it too much, they wither away really quickly. You know, like stuff with clothes and hair and skin, that kind of thing. So I think they look really cool, but they don't seem like my thing, you know? I tried to look into them. I think if I were to get a Hot Toys figure, it would probably be an Iron Man, because of, you know, the mechanical design. So, those are my thoughts. Alright. What the fuck? With $10 through the stream elements. Thank you so much. Oh, fuck. I'm late. Don't hit me, Dad. But Jobby.
But Jobby, does this have the bunny and cat ears?
It does have the bunny ears, but no cat ears. I'm sad to say. What the fuck? No neko nya for you. Rylan Gibson with $3 through the stream elements. Just wanted to say thank you for making content. Wasn't even into any sort of Transformers or toys like that until you showed up on my recommended. So thank you for my Gundam and Transformers addictions. I'm not sorry. And also you're welcome. Thank you for your support. Tuan Nguyen with $2. Another $2 through the stream elements. Thank you so much. Gotta love those bunny ears and the color on this gal, but not gonna lie, that arm cannon is kinda meh. Also, no out face? No out face indeed, but you know, you did get that alt head, and yeah, no alt face, no ahegao face, which is weird. You would think that this horny ass figure with the womb tattoo would come I'm just kidding. That was another fake ending. Would come with an Ahegao face. You would think that this figure would come with an Ahegao face, but she doesn't, unfortunately. So, let's continue here. Anonymous with $1 through the stream elements. Square Enix recently is trying to sell a Final Fantasy VII Cloud figure with NFTs attached to it. Do you think this might be something to be concerned for other official companies as another way to artificially increase prices? Are you telling me that this figure is more expensive because it has NFTs attached to it? Because if that's the case, that is 100% complete bullshit. It's awful. That's awful. That shouldn't be the case at all. But if the NFT is attached to it, but doesn't affect the, what was I gonna say? But is not included within the price tag of the figure, then that would probably be more okay. Although I don't support NFTs in general, I think they're stupid. But yeah, if the price includes the price of the NFT within the figure, that is 100% horseshit. I hate that. So, Sleepy Hot Cocoa with $25 through the stream elements here. SH Figuarts is doing an Elden Ring figure, starting with, I think he's called Festering Fingerprint Vike, if you know them. Thoughts on this? I don't play Elden Ring, and I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm happy for you Elden Ring fans. Neon Eon with $5 through the stream elements. The fact that the vehicle mode has a roof makes it 2 times sexier than the robot mode. I 100% agree with that. It is something. That could probably be the joke of this review, right? The joke of this review could probably be that I get a lot hornier from the car than the robot. You didn't hear it here. I mean, you heard it here. You heard it here first. If I go with that joke, with that concept for the video, this is where I came up with it just now. Okay, we got Joni Bravo with $2 through the super chat. They came out with some cool battleship formers. Holy moly cannoli, I saw that and I think they look amazing. I do want to get all of them if I can, and I believe there's supposed to be a combiner set as well. So, yep, that's gonna be a line of combiners that I want to get. I still have a few combiner lines that I want to take a look at beforehand though, and you guys probably have a good idea on what those are. Kaiser Abraham with $1 through the stream elements. Jobby, I don't know why, but I love listening to your songs while working or walking with my lizard. Your songs are just amazing, and I hope you make more Jobby the songs in the future, like April Fool's 2021. Also, hope you have a great day. Love you, Jobby. And thank you so much for your support, and I will be singing more in the future. Just you wait, just you wait. But, walking your lizard, how does that work? Thank you. And we have here Jobby the Thong with $3 through the stream elements here. What is the most expensive Transformer figure that you ever bought, and where's Swivelman? Swivelman is in my heart, in my soul, and in all my reviews. All my reviews. Every time that song plays, you know he's there. So, also, most expensive Transformers figure, 100% gotta be the Robo-Sen self-transforming Optimus Prime. That is 100% the most expensive Transformers figure that I ever bought. And yes, unfortunately, I did buy that. That wasn't a sponsor review in any way. I wasn't sent that. It wasn't a sponsor review at all. So, yeah, most expensive Transformer for sure. $800, around $800, around there. But at least I didn't pay $1,000. So, anyway, we're gonna take a look at a few more chats, and then I will leave you be. Oh, actually, I will read this donation. We got Anonymous with $1 here through the stream elements here, and wow, Sadboy Requiem, thank you very much. Okay, Anonymous with $1. Yo, Jobby, do you have any Transformers figures you prefer having in their alternate forms versus robot mode, besides MP36, because you don't like transforming it? Love you, buddy. You're correct about MP36, but if you remember the Jiangqing Winged Dragon, the third-party Transformers 2... Sorry, Transmetal 2... Transmetal... Yes, it is Transformers Transmetal 2, sorry.
Happy man.
Confused, getting all confused, but yeah. The third-party Beast Wars Transmetal 2 Megatron figure. I love that figure's Dragon Mode, and if I had the space, I would keep it in Dragon Mode. It's huge, it's impressive, it looks amazing, but unfortunately I don't have the space. Not yet, by the way. That will change. That will change within the month of August, let me tell you. And which is why I mentioned earlier how I'm gonna be kind of on and off on from YouTube this month because of a lot of well, house stuff. Let's just say. So, yeah, just letting you know there. Just letting you know. It won't be a consistent month this month, but it's because of real life. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. Okay, Sad Boy Requiem with another $1 through the stream elements. Thank you so much. You're on YouTube's trending, but I just checked and unfortunately you're not on there anymore. I saw it yesterday when I watched that review and it said it was 35th on trending. Your video is the first thing to pop up when I looked up Lego Optimus Prime though. That's amazing. Thank you very much for letting me know that, Sad Boy Requiem. That's awesome, and I gotta thank all of you guys for watching that video, for getting it to that spot, number 35. It's something. It's something. Well, it's not there anymore, but it was, and that's all that counts. So, we got Joni Bravo with $2. They also came out with a Primus soon. 01 Studio, yes, 01 Studio is indeed coming out with a Primus figure soon. I don't know if it's soon, but they released a few pictures, and of course I'm gonna get that. Of course. Now we got Doomslayer with $6.68. Where did you get the Chibi Doomslayer? I got this Chibi Doomslayer here, and give me a second, let me do it. Gotta do it all the time, right? There you go. Gotta do it all the time, but I got this figure. I got this figure from Gaming Heads. Gaming Heads. So, not sponsored, but I had to get one for myself because I'm a big Doom 2016 fan. So I had to get this, and yeah, I got it from Gaming Heads. I don't know if it's in stock anymore, but last I checked, this one was out of stock, but they had a bunch of other Doom Guy variations. So, excellent little figure. I mean, can't really review it because it's such a tiny figure with nothing much going on, but it's such a good desktopper, isn't it? Okay. Few more chats, and then I'll leave you. I'll leave you to your Mondays, Monday evening or Tuesday mornings, depending on the time zone, but... Vax, in the chat there. Are you gonna review the My Hero Academia Yamaguchi figures? I want to. Absolutely. I want to review every figure that I have, if time permits it. If time and health permits it. So, talking about reviews and releases and all of that, I forget who said it in the last stream that I did. Not the friend stream that I did, which, by the way, you should check out that friend stream that we did, a Jobby stream. I thought it was hilarious. Go check that out. That's also in the description if you missed it, and look out for more friend streams. I love doing them. But the last Hangout stream that I did, where I was taking a look at the Autobot arc there.
Man.
Thank you. Someone mentioned a good way for me to pick out figures that I want to review, because I have so many figures. I have such a enormous, almost impossible backlog. All right, the backlog is gigantic. Okay, I'm probably just gonna start reviewing stuff at random. You know, I'm already not concerned with the relevancy of a product, right? I usually take a look at stuff that I'm interested in, that I'm personally interested in, you know? So, might as well take that mindset all the way. Am I right? So instead of like agonizing over what to review, I should just review shit at random. Literally walk into my storage, throw a ball or a shirt or something at a box, and then I'll just review something at random. You know, I think that's a good way to do it. And that's why I said I want to review the Yamaguchi MHA figures, but let's see what the roulette says. So, yes, there you go. Those are my thoughts on that. Now we got friend of the channel with $3 through the stream elements. Have you ever seen the Amazing Spinos art? If so, what are your thoughts on their work? I do not know what the Amazing Spino is, but I will make sure to look that up. So, thank you very much for that. Alright, more chats. Little more chats. I will be signing off soon. So just keep on chatting. Keep on asking me questions, leaving me comments, or updating me on whatever came out. Okay, Sheep Gamer in the chat is saying there's a clip inside her torso and that connects the kibble. I will definitely have to look out for that. But I looked and it feels like it's welded on there, but we'll see. I am most likely wrong. Legacy Dragon Megatron at San Diego Comic-Con. It looks a little disappointing. I agree. I saw that. That's the only thing I saw. That was new. The Transmetal 2 Legacy Megatron figure, and yeah, a little bit disappointing. I like the Dragon head sculpt. Don't like the robot mode head sculpt. I didn't see the Dragon mode though. So maybe the Dragon mode's not that bad. Thank you very much. Kaiser Abraham with $1 through the stream elements here. To answer your question, Jobby, I just take my lizard in a box and walk across my city. Since she's paraplegic, she can't really run anyway. Still love her though. That's adorable. Very wholesome. That's great. Friend of the channel with $3 through the stream elements. They're a Transformers artist. They also made some Godzilla Transformer concepts that are right up your alley. Then I have seen the Amazing Spinos art, and I love it. Those pieces of artwork are amazing. I love the Godzilla Transformer stuff. Super cool. Wish that they can make figures off of that. Really cool stuff. Alright. Keep it coming here. Lucy here. Thank you for including my drawing in your last video. I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate you drawing that picture, Lucy. It was a beautiful drawing, and I'm really sorry that I missed it around the time when you posted it. Like I said, I have been off of social media for quite some time, so I definitely missed that. But my friend, Oscar, actually. Oscar. You know Oscar. He's the one that posted it in the group chat, and I saw it, and it was beautiful. So thank you so much for that, Lucy. So if I'm off of social media, but if you did send me or draw fan art for me through social media, rest assured I will be taking a look at it in my Failbox stream. So when you draw a piece of fan art, still post it on social media, even though I don't check it right away. But use the hashtag JobbyFailbox. That's JOBBYFAILBOX. Jobby Failbox. One word. Use that hashtag, and I will see it during my Failbox stream. That'll be the only time I check my social medias. So just letting you know. Doesn't have to be a piece of fan art as well. It could also be, a letter, a set of questions, a picture, a meme, whatever. Just use that hashtag, and then you can see it on my Failbox stream, which should be this week. So stay tuned for that. All right, I'm gonna give you guys, let's say 7 minutes. How about that? 7 minutes. We'll say 7 minutes, and then I'll sign off, and that'll leave you to the rest of your night. So keep on chatting, keep on asking me questions, keep updating me on all the stuff that I missed here. Here we go. Have you considered the Lego Voltron? They transform and combine. Oh, I've definitely considered it, and I gotta be honest, I regret not getting it when it first came out, because after the Lego Optimus Prime, I want to build more Lego, and I should have gotten that Voltron set when it was out, because now the secondhand price. Thank you. The secondhand prices are insane, but I still want it. So, Chris with $3 through the stream elements, saying here with a really philosophical, really substantial comment here. Pee pee, poo poo. Beautiful words. No more beautiful words have never been spoken by a human being ever. So thank you very much for that. All right, we got a few more minutes here, so keep it coming. How about the third-party Lego Kiryu Mecha Godzilla? Yes, I will consider that. I will also consider the third-party Lego Evangelion as well, and even the Kong as well. I wanna keep building bricks. You know, I wanna keep building brick toys. It's so fun to stream, and I want to do more of it. I was a salty little kid when Beast Wars came out because I was a reboot fan at the time, and the studio moved from that to Beast Wars. Did reboot get cancelled for Beast Wars? Well, if so, then it's a worthy sacrifice. Beast Wars is the best. Would you ever review the rest of Devil Savior? I'll get around to it eventually. That'll probably be the review that kills me. Would you do another Gundam build on stream again? Eventually. It's not a priority right now, but eventually. I think the next, if I were to do a Gundam build on stream, it would either be the Master Grade 3.0 RX-78-2, because I have that. Thank you. I have that. It's been in my storage for quite a bit, and I do want to build it. So it might be that one, or it would probably be the I think it's the Eclipse Gundam. It's either the Eclipse Gundam or the Moon Gundam. I forget which one of the two it is, but it also transforms, and I don't know. I like that kit. I like the look of that kit, so it'd probably be those two, but not anytime soon, so don't expect it. So, Thunder Geese with $3. Boom! Through the stream elements. I mean, I got my boy 2008 Takanuva. That's about it. Got my boy 2008 Takanuva. That's about it. Oh, man, Takanuva. Mask of Light, right? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That takes me way the hell back. Never got it, but at least I got the Makuta from that same era. Always wanted the Takanuva, though. Friend of the channel with $3. Boom! Through the stream elements. Who would you say is the most underused Transformers character? Now, that's a great question. Now, underused doesn't necessarily mean underrated, right? So, maybe when you ask underused, that implies that they are underrated. Okay, what's an underrated Transformers character here? It's kind of hard for me to think about it because I usually talk about the big, famous characters, you know? But the underrated Transformers character. Let me take a quick think about that. I don't know. For some reason I think Cup, introduced in the Transformers 1986 movie. I like that old man, crotchety old man character, but a lot of elements of Cup got integrated into Ratchet in Transformers Animated, so in a way, Cup lives on, right? I think Blur as well. I like Blur. Blur's kind of Blur is a fun character. Again, Transformers Animated. Transformers Animated. Let me just say, Transformers Animated did such a great job at utilizing a whole bunch of characters from a lot of eras of Transformers, and I always appreciate that show for that reason alone. But I also remember it being pretty good, and I keep saying this, but I gotta rewatch that at some point, Transformers Animated. But yeah, I would say Cup and or Blur, underused. Okay. Keep it coming, chat. Keep it coming. Lockdown is cool, but Lockdown got a movie. So, I'm not gonna say underused there. Okay. Oh, man. Imagine Legacy animated characters. They might look like shit. I mean, you got Bulkhead, so technically... Oh, man. Live action Ultra Magnus, that would be really cool. opinions on Follow Cybertron Starstream. Follow Cybertron Starstream is really cool. You can take a look at my opinions more on my Planet X Moors. You look up Planet X MORS, Planet X Moors on my main channel, and I review that figure. And it's the Fall of Cybertron, War for Cybertron Starstream is essentially the same design. So go take a look at that if you haven't. Okay. Sheep Gamer says there's a flap on her back that reveals the clip. Flap her back. Jesus. You know, I'll look for it. I'll look for it later. Okay. All right, chat. Gotta tell you, thanks for sticking with me, sticking around throughout the stream, throughout the entirety of my channel. I appreciate you guys watching my Lego Optimus Prime review. It became a success. Apparently it got onto trending as well. I didn't even... Alright, let me read that donation before I really sign off here. 4079er with $1. Hey Jobby, as a fellow Asian, did you ever drink Milo? Hell yeah, I drank Milo.
I'm a happy man.
Why is that an Asian thing? It's weird, but yes, I drank a lot of Milo back in the day. I drank a lot of Milo. I drank a lot of Ovaltine. That's what they called it in Thailand. Ovaltine. So I drank a lot of Milo. I drank a lot of Ovaltine. It's weird. It's even weird for me to say Ovaltine. I'm so used to saying Ovaltine. Okay. And we got a Kaiser Abraham here, $1. Stream Elements. Thank you. Hope you've been doing well, Jobby. Gonna be signing off for tonight, so me and my lizard Ferb are going to bed. Good night. I wish you and your beautiful lizard a good night, and I wish all of you guys a good night as well. If you like the stream, leave a like, leave a comment on the VOD when it comes out, and don't forget to subscribe if you like what you see on this channel. I'll see you next time. Sawadee krap. Milo plus Water Gang, I 100% agreed.
I'm a happy man.
Alright, one more donation. One more. 47.9er with $1.